Hello everyone, I am going to explain some questions from exercise 3.1 from 12th class maths. Today we will start with question number 6. Find the values of x, y, z for following equations. So these equations are given in the form of matrices. Here the left matrix is equal to right matrix. So we will start with the second solution, and this one is third part. There are actually three parts. Among them I am going to solve only the second and third part. First part is easy, you can do by this. So in second part we have equations are given in the form of matrices. So how to convert the matrices into the equations? First we have to learn that. And students, two matrices are equal if their corresponding elements are same. Means the A11 element is same with A11 element. So this place is for A11 and here this place is for A11. So this element is same with this element. So by that you will get x plus y equal to 6. And then 2 is same with 2, that will not write because in that there is no variable. And here you will get 5 plus z is equal to 5. So that is second equation, and x plus y is equal to 8. That is third equation. So how we got it? By comparing the like terms, like same terms with same place. A11 is same with A11 and A21 is same with A21 and A22 is same with A22. So by that we got the equations. So this is the metric form of equation and this is simple equations. So conclusion is equations we can represent in the form of matrices like this. Now by the help of these equations we have to calculate the values of x, y and z. So student, first we will start from the second equation. I wrote the second equation here. We want z. So 5 is in plus. When we shift this 5, we will get here 5 minus 5 equal to 0. So the value of z is 0. That we obtained from the equation second. Now equation 1 and 2. In equation 1 we have x plus y equal to 6 and here we have x multiplied by y equal to 8. So from any one equation calculate the value of x and that x is simply replaced in some other equation. So here I started by equation third. In equation third we have x plus y equal to 8. From here just find out the value of any variable, either x or y. Here I calculated the value of y. That gave me the value of y as 8 upon x. Now this 8 upon x just replace in equation 1. So what is the equation 1? Equation 1 is x plus y is equal to 6. So in this value y just replace. So you will get as, so equation 1 I wrote here. Instead of equation 1 instead of y I replaced 8 plus x. I took the LCM and that gave me the quadratic equation as x square minus 6x plus 8. I splitted the middle term. I solved the quadratic equation by which you are very familiar. So you know it. So by this we got the value of x as 4 and 2. Now this value of x we obtained, z we already obtained. Now what is remained with us? Y. So y, to find out the y we will use equation 4th. In equation 4 1 by 1 we will replace the value of x. Because two values we got, so both values will replace here and two corresponding values of y we obtained. So from equation 4 we get y is equal to 8 upon x. So when x is 4, because two values we obtained 4 and 2, so one by one we have to put first 4 and then 2. So that gave us the value of y as 2 and 4. So all possible values of x, y, z are, first set is when x is 4, y is 2 and z is always 0 in both the cases. Like this I obtained both the cases. So the two set of answers we obtained, either x is 4, y is 2, z is 0, or x is 2, y is 4 and z is 0. So like this the first part completed. Now we will move to the second part. In second part we have the question as, again we have the equations in the form of matrix. So by comparing it, we will get three equations, that is x plus y plus z is equal to 9, then x plus z is equal to 5 and y plus z is equal to 7. Three equations we obtained here. Now from these three equations we have to find out the value of x, y, z. So for that I used equation second and third first. From second I calculated the value of x like this. So this z I shifted here, so minus z I got, means I got the x value in the form of, in the terms of z. In the same way, from equation third, I obtained the value of y in terms of z as 7 minus z. Now what I am planning is, this value of x and this value of y will replace in the equation 1. So this x is also in terms of z and this y will also come in terms of z. So equation 1 will completely convert in terms of z. So like this we are done. So value of x and y from equation 4 and 5 we replaced in equation first. So I wrote first equation 1 and value of x and y we replaced here. So this z and this z got cancelled. So we remained with only minus z, and 5 and 7 I added. So from here we got z as 3, and after obtaining z as 3 in equation 4 and 5, that is this equation which we obtained here, x as 5 minus z and y as 7 minus z. Instead of this z, replace the value of z. So when I replace the value of z, I obtained z is how much? 3. So z I is replaced in both the places, I replaced 3. So x I got as 2 and y I obtained as 4. So that's our answer, that is x is 2, y is 4 and z is 3. Now see, the next question is also of same type. So I solved here together because that's of same type. Question number 7. Find the value of a, b, c and d from the given equations. So these are also equations but in matrix form. So to convert in the simple form, we'll compare the same terms, same places, corresponding terms. That is a minus b as minus 1, 2a plus c is 5. Like this we will get the 4 equations by comparing the corresponding terms. So two matrices are equal when their corresponding terms are equal. So by that concept we obtain the 4 equations. Now these 4 equations we have to solve simultaneously to obtain the value of 4 variables. So here you just see you have a minus b, and here also you have the equation in terms of a minus b. So this equation first and third you just solve, because these equations have same variables. So we will solve this first equation and the third equation. So because in this the b's are same, because their coefficients are same, so we will subtract them. So I subtracted equation 3 from equation 1, that gave me the value of a as 1. Now this value of a just replace in any one equation, either in equation 3 or equation 1, to get the value of a. So that gave me I replaced the a in equation 1 and that gave me the value of b as 2. These are the simple calculations which you can do, and the value of b we obtained. Now after obtaining the value of b, now we are remained with 2 more equations. Just see, we had solved the equation first and second to obtain a and b, both we obtained. Now we are remained with the equation second and equation fourth. So value of a, when you will replace here, you will get c, and after getting c we will replace that value here to get d. So conclusion is value of a we have to replace in equation second. So here we obtain the value of b. Now value of a I replaced in equation second. So instead of a I put here 1, that gave me c as 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So c we obtained as 3. Now this value of c, as I mentioned earlier, we will put in equation fourth. So c is 3. So instead of c I put here 3, that is 9. This 9 will replace here, becomes minus 9, and we subtract, so we will get d as 4. So value of a, b, c, d we obtained as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it's just coincidence, we got them as a natural numbers, continuous natural number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So like this, these both questions completed, student. And in this both the questions we had used one concept. Two concepts we have learned. First thing, that the linear equations can be represented in the form of matrices, and two matrices are equal. If it is given that two matrices are equal, conclusion is that corresponding elements are same. By using these concepts, we have solved these two questions. So I hope these two questions are clear, and further if you have any doubt, write down in comments so that I can clear out your doubts. Thank you for watching.